The Talkin Wrasslin podcast, where potting is real.
What do you think Jim Cornette would think of dabbing Jay?
Yo.
Hi, guys.
Listen here, motherfucker, about dabbing Jay fucking Rollins. This motherfucker comes out and he fucking dabs, right? But, like, Brian, what the fuck is dabbing? And what the fuck is this hand movement? It looks like he's fucking say-hailing twice.
Well, Jim, it's like yeeting, but the poor man's version.
This motherfucker thinks he's fucking Jay Uso.
That's where the J comes from.
Jeez.
It's like a Wish version of Jay Uso. He just does all this hot dog and I can't back it up.
Fucking Christ. Fast forward to Jim watching a match. I never want to see that motherfucker again. That motherfucker is the absolute worst fucking wrestler, like worse than Kenny Olivia, worse than the Young Cucks. This motherfucker's a cuck.
Well, I'll have you know, Jim.
And then he finds out that he got fisted in the ass. This motherfucker got fisted in the ass. Brian, what are the kids into these days?
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Talkin Wrasslin podcast. Folks, Dylan's the host. I don't know why I'm doing his fucking intro.
I'm the host. Hello, hi, hey. I'm Dylan Danny Vallow here. That's Lyssie.
Hi, I'm Lyssie.
We got Jim here and Brian.
Sure.
And today we're gonna talk about some wrestling news. We're gonna talk about Andrade. We're gonna talk about WrestleMania going to Saudi Arabia. And me and Lyssie decided to entertain ourselves.
We hate our lives.
We hate our lives. We watched the entirety of the OG NXT Season 1, like the game show version. You know, the one with like Daniel Bryan on it and stuff like that. Yeah, we watched all of Season 1. So we're going to talk about all of Season 1. Like, that's going to be pretty much the main thing. We're going to go through each episode. Like, not like we skipped a lot, but like we talked about like we're going to talk about like the challenges and just some storylines going on and everything and just our thoughts on it. We're going to be doing this for the next couple of weeks, by the way. We're going to do it with NXT Season 2. And we're going to do it with NXT Season 3. Because those are the 3 seasons of NXT that matter the most in this fucking weird thing of NXT. Because then you get NXT Season 4. And we might review it, but I'll have to see how long it is. Because it got really fucking wacky. And then NXT Season 5 ended up being like NXT Redemption. And it just fell off the fucking handles.
Mm-hmm.
And then NXT Season 6 became NXT what we know now, practically.
Yes.
So yeah, Lyssie, how was your week?
I'm so tired.
Yeah?
I'm so tired. I have been working.
Work.
Yesterday I had to travel about an hour and a half away to cover a store, which is like fine inherently, you know what I mean? But I know I was tired and I'm still tired because I was like slumped the whole night. Like, I know I was tired because I slept through apparently all of the destruction that had happened last night from Lita.
Yes.
And Dylan was the one who woke up from it. Yeah. Like, typically, like, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, but there's certain things that'll, like, wake me up. Like, if someone calls me on the phone, I'm waking up because, like, I know it could be, like, an emergency. You know what I mean? So, like, could be something from work or whatever. So normally I'll wake up from, like, a phone call. And not much else. Like, construction won't wake me up. Like, people yelling at each other won't fucking wake me up. Like, most of, like regular random bullshit doesn't wake me up. But I know if Lita's getting into something or doing something she's not supposed to, it will wake me up because I have to stop her from doing it. And she has been a little fucking asshole like this past week.
As she's sitting right above your head.
Because she's a fucking asshole and she knows that I'm talking shit on her.
Oh, she knows.
But, yeah, I did not wake up at all last night. I was dead to the fucking world. So yeah, I was pretty slumped, and I'm still really fucking tired today. So, we'll see. I have to go for blood work tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment next week. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, no, it's pretty much just been working a lot, and that's really it. I feel like getting my hair done on Thursday, which is nice because I really fucking need a haircut. Real bad, and I need some new color or something going on. So that I'm really, really excited for and looking forward to. I haven't gotten a haircut in fucking months. And I wish I planned a little bit better with it bill wise, because I might have maybe perhaps in fact forgot I had to pay the electric bill. But it is what it is. It's fine. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really fucking excited. So I've been waiting on this. I've had this appointment for like 3 fucking months. So I'm really fucking excited. But Dylan, how was your week?
Well, we went to a concert.
Oh my god, we did go to a concert.
And fuck that whole fucking venue. Fuck Montage Mountain.
Yeah.
Fuck the pavilion at Montage. The worst venue in PA. Next to Hershey, but worse than Hershey.
Hershey's pretty bad.
And Hershey's fucking pretty bad. Fuck that. Concert was great. Fuck the fucking traffic. Fuck everything about Montage Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how my week was.
I was talking to my dad today about the concert, 'cause my dad was also at the same concert. I didn't know he was going to be there, but he was there. And he was like, show was fantastic. He was like, the show was great, but I will never, I told you about this before, but my dad was like, I will never go back. They have to figure something out.
Yep.
And he was even talking about, because they also had a baseball game at the same fucking time. And my dad was like, I don't understand. He's like, did you guys get into traffic when you were going up? And I was like, no, we didn't have like really any traffic when we were going up there.
We had the people that wanted to go early traffic.
Yeah.
And that was probably like 100 people.
And my dad was like, I don't understand how the baseball game starting at 4 would have impacted the traffic that bad. I'm like, you know what it probably was? It was probably the people that were trying to get there kind of earlier, and the concert traffic lining up, and then that concert traffic ended up hitting the baseball traffic, which then ended up being more traffic that hit more concert traffic.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fucking problem was.
Yeah, so it was like, it probably was just like a staggering, and he's like, oh, I didn't even think about it like that. He's like, I didn't think about like how many people really would go early. And I was like, yeah, because even when we were like sitting and like tailgating and stuff, it was, that parking lot was filling up pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
So my dad also heard a rumor that they did oversell lawn seats.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
So, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
And we're just prepping for DCW Pure Carnage coming up. That's really about it.
Yeah, which I will be filming.
Yes, camera work will be phenomenal.
Yeah, I will be taking the reins behind the camera once again.
I'm wrestling as Danny Vallow for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah.
In an actual match that isn't a cinematic clusterfuck or a screwy tag match that Ivan's a bitch and stabs me in the back and choke slams me. No, I get to beat his ass in an unsanctioned match now, motherfucker.
I am very excited to see everyone because it's been a while since I've seen everyone. Yeah. I mean, of course I've seen Bryce, you know what I mean?
No, fuck him. He's saying I'm holding down the younger talent. Fuck him.
I think he wants you to hold him down.
I hope he fucking shows up so I can beat his ass.
He's probably going to see you and go, yeah, and hold me down, Danny Vallow.
And I hope Dabbing J shows up.
Dabbing J on my ass, Danny Vallow. Dabbing J balls in my mouth, Danny Vallow.
Balls in my mouth, balls in my mouth. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited to see everyone.
Let's get into this stuff.
Because I'm sleepy.
There's stuff to talk about. So they made an announcement for WrestleMania 43, which is in 2 years. Because 42 next year, 2026, is going to be in Las Vegas. WrestleMania 43 27. They're going to Saudi Arabia. It happened. It finally happened.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, they have the Rumble this year coming up in 2026, and now we're going to have a Mania in Saudi, and just, man, so many questions. And it's all the typical questions of why, how, what.
Money, and more money.
And it's just like, why? They're just money hungry. And it's just...
I just feel bad for the people that, like, live in Saudi Arabia and don't care about WWE but have to go to this event.
Yeah.
Or, like, the people of Saudi Arabia that do like wrestling. Because I'm sure at least one of them's out there that does like wrestling but doesn't like WWE but is forced to watch the WWE product.
And it opens a lot of questions for... Because, like, when they do WrestleMania weekend, like, the indies are usually, like, where WrestleMania is because it just helps. What are they going to do?
They don't care about the indies.
Well, yeah, no, but what are the indies going to do?
Well, I'm sure
they have a chance to fucking run a big show somewhere. That's what the best thing would do. Run a big show somewhere. AEW should take advantage of it.
Joey Janela's spring break at the Sphere.
Yes.
That's Joey.
No, in Madison Square Garden.
In Madison Square Garden.
That'd be insane.
Joey Janela spring break.
Yeah, like these wrestling companies have a chance to kind of like take advantage of this. WWE is not going to be in the States. What if
AEW does run Madison Square Garden?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Technically they could at any point right now, but they're also... WWE's not in the country, so literally what are they going to do?
Exactly. It's just bullshit, man.
I think what the indies should do is they should all, like, GCW, because that's the biggest one, should run multiple different shows in multiple different cities in, like, larger areas. So, like, you know how, like, typically...
That would be a horrible idea.
It's probably a bad idea.
They did that for WrestleMania, too, and it was bad.
Well, no, I mean, like, so GCW does, like, the week of wrestling.
Yes.
The collective, right? But they stay in one city when they do it. You know what I mean? Like, so they'll do, like, collective in Philadelphia. But instead of doing it all in Philadelphia or one area, like, maybe they have 1 or 2 shows run Philly, and then 1 or 2 shows run in, like, Cali, and then 1 and 2 shows run in Texas or something. You know what I mean?
It sounds like a horrible idea.
Sounds like a horrible idea, but the only thing I can really think about that is, like, you're getting your product out there from the same company to multiple different areas. Because at this point you can't keep it centric unless they just choose a wrestling city, like a big wrestling city, and just say, fuck it, this is going to be our WrestleMania city. Or unless they follow wherever AEW is going to be for, like, what shows for AEW's around WrestleMania time? Double or Nothing? All In?
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. So unless they just choose to follow wherever they're going to be for Double or Nothing that year, which honestly sounds pretty plausible. I mean, AEW is not going to, like, shy away from the... I mean, the WWE doesn't necessarily shy away from the indies being there, but I don't think AEW wouldn't, like, not embrace it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll see what happens, I guess. I guess so, yeah.
Joey Janela flies to Saudi Arabia. Spring break, Saudi Arabia.
Oh, God. No, I don't think half of them are allowed there.
I'm pretty sure that, like, in Saudi Arabia, there's posters everywhere that's just Joey Janela's face, and they say this man is not allowed.
Yes.
That's it.
Alright. Let's jump into big news that's still kind of, like, news at this time, because there's, like, so many fucking...
She's giving him kisses.
Aw, they love each other. There's so many news reports about this, like, going on, so we're going to read multiple reports, and we're just going to discuss it. It's, Andrade, decided to leave WWE. That's the meat and potatoes of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, your initial thoughts first before I read this.
Surprised.
Without going into it, like, really, really long.
Not surprised in the slightest. I hope wherever he goes next, they book him correctly.
Okay.
Because no one can.
So, John Alba of Sports Illustrated is reporting that Andrade had at least one wellness policy violation during his most recent WWE run. It is not known how exactly he was in violation of policy or whether or not he in fact tested positive for a banned substance. WWE can suspend talent for failing to produce a test. It is also not clear if it directly led to his release, but was noted that he was suspended without pay as a result of it. He was also told to leave a taping last month and was escorted out of the building. A high-level source asserted that dismissal from the building was in relation to his most recent suspension, and that affected major creative plans for his tag team with Rey Fenix. I don't know how true that is, because I think the wellness policy is like, first defense is 30 days, second defense is 60, and third is your termination. I don't know how many he had prior, but I think I mean, I think we know Jeff Hardy, for example. I think it kind of resets itself once you leave and come back.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that one. But thoughts on that one?
He's just trying to get fired.
Okay. This is from bodyslam.net. Andrade had ghosted WWE for multiple weeks while they tried to get in touch with him. All signs led to the fact that Andrade and Rey Fenix were set to win the tag titles at Clash in Paris. It also does explain why Phoenix had to team with LA Knight during the European tour. What a whole different story.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, this is from good old Dave.
So this was probably true.
Probably. Andrade was reportedly fired by WWE over a disciplinary issue. I don't know the whole story, but I do know it was a discipline thing. That's $15.99. It was a discipline thing. It actually is a story from a couple weeks ago that just broke today. He was not fired until today, but a couple of weeks ago there was a disciplinary thing, and all I know is that it was at a TV shoot, and he was told to go home, and he's not been used since. I was told it was not drug related, it was not alcohol related, it was not marriage related, but nobody would tell me what it was, but it was enough to be sent home. The feeling when he was sent home was that it must be serious because you don't hear about that happening often. He hasn't been used since, and I was told that when he was sent home, the people who know, were not told that he was done. But they assumed that he was done, and then today was the confirmation that he was done. What the fuck, Dave? I read that as is, by the way, and I'm high. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to speculate or anything like that. I know of things, but I don't think this had to do with that. I know that they wanted him in AAA, but he didn't do it, so there's that. But I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. I'm sure all this will be denied in the next week or two. But that part, being sent home and disciplinary and all that, that's all accurate. And being fired, he may say, I was mad, I quit, I wasn't fired, that's what happened. Dave Meltzer of WOR.
He's such a yap machine.
Bro, Dave is wild. I love him sometimes.
I fucking love Meltzer. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
So, if I'm gonna assume that Andrade probably wasn't happy with his booking. He probably wanted to just be a single star and didn't want to get roped into a tag team. And even though he was gonna win the tag team championships, it's not exactly enough for him because he wants to be a single star and he doesn't want to be partnered with somebody else, especially in a fucking dying division in the fucking WWE. So he probably threw a fucking hissy fit about it, and then it probably turned into something much bigger than needed to be, and then they basically suspended him, whether it was physical or verbal, who knows, but they probably suspended him and were like, hey, no, and then they were like, actually, you're just fired. Because realistically speaking, like, no disrespect because I love Andrade, but who is Andrade to the WWE?
Fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
So, like,
pretty much.
I could see them being like, oh, you're throwing a hissy fit? Okay, you're fired. Or...
was he trying to get fired?
Same thing. Was he trying to get fired? Or same thing, but instead of him getting fired, he just ghosted them and left and never came back.
Bro, what if he goes back to AEW?
It would be ironic.
Bro, he'd be the first one to stay in WWE, go to AEW, leave, go to WWE, and then go back to AEW. He'd be the first one to do that.
Tony's not going to book him, right?
No.
That's the thing, though.
Well, Andrade, it was nice knowing you. Anyway, let's talk about fun stuff now.
Okay.
Let's talk about the OG NXT, baby.
Yeah.
We watched OG NXT, baby. It's all on YouTube. You just gotta type in NXT Season 1, baby. Well, not baby, but NXT Season 1, and you'll find it. So there's 15 episodes. 15 of them. And we're gonna talk about all of this.
Jesus.
So, let's just start off with this. The concept of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Rookies and pros. WWE pros teamed with NXT rookies. They're going to guide them. There's going to be eliminations. There's going to be challenges. They're going to wrestle each other. This took ECW's spot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the concept of this show?
You want my honest opinions?
Yes.
I think the concept of this show had potential. They just did it so wrong.
There was potential.
If this show was done more of like an actual like reality based game show, I feel like it would have done a lot better. Like, still have the wrestling matches, still have the game show
Kind of like
aspects
what Tough
to
Enough
it.
was.
Kinda, yeah. Like, if they added that element to it, it would have been a lot fucking better. Like, can you imagine, right? So, me and Dylan, we like our fair share of reality television. Can you imagine a, like, Hell's Kitchen-esque, like, they're in the dorms or the locker room or whatever together, and they just start going at it with each other,
Yes.
but they're all wrestlers.
Yes.
Like,
This
they
needs
have to
happen.
stay at, like, the fucking NXT Performance Center. Well, it wasn't the Performance Center at the time, but they have to stay in, like...
Bro, it's Big Brother.
Yeah.
It's Big Brother.
Like,
but
they,
wrestling.
Like, because they're always like, oh, then you're going home, but, like, you've been traveling this whole time, so, like, each week they have to room with somebody else at a fucking hotel or something. Like, they have to bunk together or whatever, and they have to travel with, like, different people each week and, like, try and, like, coexist and whatnot, but they can't.
Yes.
And they can still keep the whole, like, first 6 weeks until the first elimination or something, so that way you get to know these people. But then you could have built, like, so many fucking storylines and shit with this. Like, it didn't have to actually be, like... Because reality shows are, like, obviously scripted to begin with, but, like, it didn't have to be, like, super reality. Like, we could have had storylines get built into this shit as well. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of shit that they could have actually done with it that they just fucking didn't do. And it overall left the product just feeling very empty and hollow.
Yeah.
What about you?
It had potential, but it was just done way wrong, and it went to the shitter really, really, really fast. So let's get on to this. The theme Wild and Young's a banger. We are wild and young.
We are young.
But
How?
there's a fire in my soul. Oh no.
No one will ever die.
Stop. Girl, stop. Anyway, this is not the best NXT theme. The best one is Welcome Home. Anyway. That's the only time I'll put Coheed and Cambria over. But they pretty much set up the main story right off the bat. And that is The Miz, who is the pro, and Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, the rookie. This is Daniel Bryan's debut in WWE and Lyssie's first introduction to him at the ripe age of what, 12?
When did this come out?
2010? Because I was 10.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I was 10.
Yep, it sure was. And no wonder I didn't fucking like him. They buried the fuck out of him, dude. Like, and I know we'll get into this more as we keep talking about this, but like...
I mean, the next thing I literally have is they're just burying the indies.
Yeah, like, here's the thing, right? Going in as like a 12-year-old into WWE, where it's like, kind of like, okay, this isn't really real, but like... I know it's, like, predetermined and that there's storylines, but they actually wrestle and whatever. Like, so kind of having that mindset as to understanding what WWE is, and then being like, oh yeah, This guy traveled all over the world, not naming names. And even if you look, when they fucking show, like, Bryan Danielson, like, in the Indies, they took photos of him somewhere in the Indies, but they put the name over it that said Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it was Pro Wrestling Noah.
Can you get him down from there?
Yeah. It was Pro Wrestling Noah.
Okay, so they took it from Pro Wrestling Noah, but they put Daniel Bryan over it, not like Bryan Danielson or anything like that. So when you're 12 and you're looking at this, holy shit, he pushed that chair, dude. God damn. He really actually pushed that chair across the room. That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking crazy. Your phone's under the blanket, by the way. To me,
I pissed him off.
Going into it, it's like, okay, well, yeah, they're just like, this is just this guy's character. You know, I didn't believe it. And then when they also made him look like fucking dog shit at it, and like get buried and like not win any of his fucking matches and kind of come off maybe like a bit arrogant or whatever, like I don't want to say arrogant, but like pompous, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, okay, so that's not real. This guy's actually a rookie and he just sucks. Because then also, I never heard of any of the other fucks that were there. So, like, why am I to believe that this guy's actually from the Indies? And then we have Michael Cole, which I know we'll talk about later, like, just shitting all over him, basically. It's just like, okay, well, that's clearly going to be something later on down the line, probably, maybe, because, like, he is really going in on fucking Danielson over here.
So, before we get into who the rookies and pros are, Matt, your thoughts on Matt Striker, the host of NXT?
I think that man.
Do you remember Matt Striker?
Huh?
Do you remember Matt Striker?
No, and I think it was repressed.
Okay.
I don't think that man was ever able to say a full sentence without like fucking it up.
Yes.
He did not seem he did not pique my interest in the slightest as a host, announcer, whatever. I don't like that he cut everybody off all the fucking time. His fucking voice, and I'm not just saying like his regular talking voice, like the clear facade voice that he puts on, like the showman's voice he puts on, fucking sucks. His outfits were fucking whack all the time. They looked like they never fit him.
You want to know what his gimmick was when he was a wrestler?
He was a wrestler?
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
He was an ECW.
Okay.
He was a school teacher. He's a school teacher, though. He got fired from teaching because he would take so much time off for bookings.
Well, he was probably better at teaching.
Probably. And the funny thing is, the reason how he got fired was people saw him on WWE television and were like, get the fuck out, like, oh, that's where you're at when you're off or whatever.
I feel like that's a valid reason.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know? Was he ever good at promos?
No.
I could tell.
Absolutely fucking.
Not very good. Yeah, I just did not like him.
Absolutely fucking not. Anyway, we got Carlito and Michael Tarver.
Sure.
We got Christian and Heath Slater, and Heath wanted to be a WWE superstar ever since he popped out of his mother's womb. He said that on TV. We have CM Punk and Darren Young.
Did not want to be there.
He did not want to be there. We have R-Truth and David Otunga, who's married to Jennifer Hudson.
Made it very clear.
We have Chris Jericho and Wade Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
And now, there's more, but there's more revealed in episode 2. That was what was revealed in episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We had a main event match between Chris Jericho and Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
That we did watch, because it's like the only match that's like canon in this NXT, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was a WWE match you expect in 2010.
Wasn't bad.
And Daniel Bryan fucking took a suicide dive and hit the announce table. And Jericho won, obviously, because he's the world champion at the point. But they throw in Daniel Bryan first night in against Jericho. Like,
and they have to bury him.
but they knew, like, they didn't put anyone else in there with Jericho on the first night.
Jericho probably politic the match.
Michael, yeah, he probably did. And Michael Cole is just shitting on Daniel Bryan, and there's a lot on that later on. But now, give me your thoughts on Michael Cole and Josh Matthews as announcers.
I love Josh Matthews. Oh my god. Wait, so I don't remember him either, unfortunately. But I love the dynamic between the two because Cole's a heel at the time. And I just love these two together. They are so fucking funny. Like, honestly, if you're gonna go through and watch NXT season 1 for, like, if you really just want to, like, sit through it and torture yourself with it, the commentary genuinely is a saving grace.
And spoiler alert, not to give away too much, but it gets better and better as season 2 and season 3 go on.
So good. It's so fucking good. Like, I don't know. They're just roasting each other the whole fucking time. It's hilarious. Yeah. I genuinely feel like they honestly did not take it seriously. At all.
No.
And it really shows, but, like, in the best way.
Yes. But yeah, that was episode 1. Episode 2 is pretty much a continuation of episode 1, with meeting the pros and rookies with meaningless matches.
Yeah.
Because these matches were meaningless. And then I also wrote, all these fucking segments are literally something out of WWE Road to WrestleMania. The way the wording is, some of the...
Yeah, because isn't this when, like, Danielson was, like, getting his arm or something, or he was getting something taped up?
Yeah.
And the Miz comes up to him and
He's
goes,
you gotta wrestle her or something.
Like, oh, look at you, Mr. Indy, boo-hoo, you got a boo-boo? Well, that's no excuse, because you have a match right now against The Undertaker. It wasn't The Undertaker.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just, like, absurd. This whole show is literally that. That's the whole fucking show. Is a fucking, like, my universe fucking bullshit or whatever.
Yep. The only other fucking rookies and pros that we gotta meet here is Matt Hardy is the pro of Justin Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was 10 years old, I thought Justin Gabriel was cool as fuck. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
I feel like I remember my brother really liking him. I liked him rewatching this. I feel like my brother really liked Justin Gabriel.
And then we have the partnership, the mentorship of William Regal and Skip Sheffield, a.k.a. Ryback, a.k.a. the corn-fed meathead. What the fuck are we doing?
I hope T makes me a corn-fed meathead. Because I fucking love corn. Baka-ee, baka-baka-oo, baka-oo.
What the fuck, man?
What was the fucking thing he said? Yep, 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 what'd it do?
Yep, what'd it do?
Next time I go to a Tractor Supply and those automatic doors open up, I'm gonna waltz on and I'm gonna go, yep, 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 what'd it do? Where my Uchi mama's at?
I'm gonna randomly say it in a match when you're recording, just to break you.
You can't break me. It's impossible to break me as a cameraman. Bryce, you're listening to this as well. It's impossible to break me as a cameraman. Don't even fucking try it. What'd it do?
Oh. If you're wondering where we're at time frame wise in WWE, main roster wise, we're building up to WrestleMania 26.
Yes.
Do you want me to read the results of WrestleMania 26?
No.
Well, too bad. I'm gonna fucking.
Okay, I get no say in this.
And I want you to react to these. Do you remember WrestleMania 26 at all?
I don't remember what happened this morning, Dylan.
Okay. WrestleMania 26 was taking place in Glendale, Arizona. 72,219 people.
Like the Cardinals.
That their home stadium.
Yeah, like the Cardinals.
It was on March 28th, 2010. The results.
What was I doing on March 28th, 2010?
The results. Yoshitatsu defeated 25 other men in a 26-man battle royal on the pre-show.
A lot of men to fight at once.
Yes. Show Miz, which is the Big Show and Miz,
Wouldn't have guessed.
defeated John Morrison and R-Truth for the Unified Tag Team titles. That went 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Really giving Johnny TV the big TV time. I guess doesn't need
Yes.
TV time, it's PPV time.
In a triple threat match, Randy Orton defeated Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. Legacy imploded.
I would say this is a legacy thing, wasn't it?
Yep.
Well,
In a Money in the Bank ladder match, Jack Swagger defeated Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Matt Hardy, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin.
I wish Jack Swagger would defeat his own breathing.
Okay. Triple H defeated Sheamus.
Of course he did. Why the fuck wouldn't he?
Rey Mysterio defeated CM Punk. Had Mysterio lost, he would have had to join the Straight Edge Society. That match only went 6.5 minutes long.
This isn't when Punk shaved his head, was
No,
it?
that was a couple pay-per-views later. In a no-holds-barred lumberjack match with Bruce Hart as the special guest referee,
I love a lumberjack match.
Bret Hart defeated Mr. McMahon.
I hate a lumberjack match.
And this was bad.
Why did this happen?
Because Bret Hart came back, buried the hatchet with Shawn Michaels, and then Vince kicked Bret in the fucking balls. And then a few weeks later, Bret Hart fucking faked a fucking injury. That, remember, going back to like episode like 1 or 2 where I like shared this traumatic thing of Bret Hart getting his foot crushed in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fake, but he challenged Vince to a match. This was his payback. This match is an 11-minute, 9-second squash match of Bret Hart just beating the fuck out of Vince McMahon, and the Hart family also just beating the fuck out of Vince McMahon. Because those are the lumberjacks. It's the Hart family. Because Vince comes out and like he makes it like he had this whole master plan that he paid off the Hart family to like fuck over Bret, but Bret was like, "We're the Hart family. That's not fucking happening." And they just all beat the shit out of Vince.
And they took the money and ran.
Pretty much.
Nice.
For the World Heavyweight Championship, Chris Jericho defeated Edge. This is when Edge won the Rumble.
Yeah.
In a 10 Diva...
That's not the fucking main event.
No. In a 10 Diva tag team match, Alicia Fox, Layla, Michelle McCool, Maurice, and Vicky Guerrero defeated Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres, Gail Kim, Kelly Kelly, and Mickie James.
Okay.
Give everyone TV time. For the WWE Championship, John Cena defeated Batista.
I don't want to talk about that.
And in the main event, no disqualification, streak versus career, The Undertaker defeated Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
Thank fuck it's over. That was a great match. Anyway, we skipped a few episodes because episode 3, 4, and 5, nothing fucking happens on. So episode 6, we have the pros poll.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going to rank these rookies? Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 8, Darren Young.
Of course.
Number 7, Michael Tarver.
Of course.
Number 6, yep, what it do? Skip Sheffield.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, David Otunga.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Heath Slater.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Justin Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Wade Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, Mr. 0-5 at this time, Daniel Bryan.
Why was he number 1?
Because I guarantee you they fucking voted and were like, Danielson's literally the best fucking wrestler out of all of them.
Next to Barrett.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't think Heath Slater was too bad. I feel like the top 4 was solid.
I was going to say, like, what are your reactions on, like, the rankings here? Like, you think Skip deserves to be a little bit higher?
No.
I think Skip should have been 5 and Otunga at 6. Yep, what it do?
No. I feel like Darren Young shouldn't have been number 8.
Tarver should have been 8.
Yeah, I think Tarver
Tarver did not give a single... That's Tarver's, like, whole story in this, is he does not give a fuck.
Yeah, he should have been 8. Because at least Darren Young tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have probably put... You know what? Yeah. I would have probably put Darren Young at 6, move Skip down, and move Tarver down.
Damn. You're really hating on Skip. Yep, what to do. Anyway.
He was bad at everything else.
Anyway, episode 7. We're getting into the good shit now. We got competitions, baby. Fuck yeah. What we starting off with? The keg carrying contest.
Stop trying to make the keg carrying contest happen. It's not happening.
Heath Slater wins.
As he should.
But Michael Tarver, like, immediately gets, like, disqualified or whatever.
Because he drops the keg, like, the second he picks it up.
Skip had a good idea of putting it over his shoulder. And then Daniel Bryan fucking just picks it up and, like, Jimmy legs it all the way
He
over.
waddles.
He waddles. The commentary is golden on this, by the way. They're calling it. It is so good.
I mean, Danielson never had to carry a keg in his life, so...
That is true.
In fairness, I think he did a pretty good job for his first time.
Episode 8. Man, these challenges get fucking better and better. They gotta cut promos on certain topics. It's called the Talk to Talk Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So Danielson's topic is passion.
Yes.
And they gotta do this in, like, what, a minute or some shit?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. And he just goes, I love England! Because they're in England.
The lack of care that Danielson has going on in these fucking challenges is incredible.
Then Wade Barrett got to cut a promo. His topic is blasé.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries. He actually does a really good promo.
Yeah, because he can talk.
And, like, he's over as fuck with the crowd because they're in England.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Gabriel's topic was flowers. They boo the fuck out of him.
He did his best. Honestly, Justin Gabriel, the entire time, like, watching this, all I could think in my head was, oh, he's just a girl. Like, he's just a little guy. Like, that's the vibe that he gives me, is, like, just a little guy. And I love that for him, honestly. Like, he's just so lovable.
Heath Slater's fucking...
Cereal. It was cereal.
Yeah, it was cereal. They boo him, too.
He tried.
And they did not care.
It was so funny because he did genuinely try. And at the end of it, he goes, and what type of topic is cereal?
David Otunga's topic was sleep, and nobody gave a fuck.
Nope.
Skip Sheffield was rainbows, and he cuts a promo. Doesn't even say rainbows one bit. This is so good.
This is quality television. This was ranked #1 on Sci-Fi, by the way.
It was. They let
17
us know.
weeks straight.
They let us fucking know. Michael Tarver's fucking topic was itchy. Doesn't even say a fucking word.
What do you say about that?
Bro, he could have, like, said his fucking nutsack was itchy. And then Darren Young's topic was toothpaste, and he just shit all over England.
Yeah.
And now the crowd's gotta vote, right? Then, like, they do, like, the yay boo shit.
No, I just want to say, before we get into this, my favorite part about this was fucking, I don't know, bland Mike over here. What was his name? Matt Stryker?
Matt Stryker.
Alright, bland Matt over here. Fucking going to the crowd and saying, okay, so, you're gonna vote on who your favorite was. If you like this person, make some noise. If you don't, stay quiet.
Yeah.
And they don't stay quiet. They just don't. I love that.
But yeah, the crowd is like, it is like very hard. Skip and Barrett both get the crowd pretty much, right? So they gotta fucking do like a final round between them. Skip's gotta talk about bubblegum, and he says, and I quote, "Shoot, what it do?"
Shoot, what it do?
popped me for no fucking reason. Oh, I hate this. And then Barrett's topic is about wind, and he wins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just goes, I'm the wind of change. And the crowd fucking, like, ate it up.
Subtle foreshadowing.
Now, we get a little treat on this episode. They book on a random Tuesday night on NXT Daniel Bryan versus William Regal.
Mm-hmm.
God, if you know, you know. This is going to be fucking good. And it goes a minute 23.
Exactly a minute 23.
I had to rewatch it and, like, I fucking retimed it, and I was like, wow. Let's see, how long do you think this went? And you went 2 minutes, and I was like, a minute 23. Yeah.
Disappointing.
Very sad. So we're on episode 9 now. And we got Rock'em Sock'em Rookies.
Rock'em Sock'em.
They're gonna stand on pedestals and beat the fuck out of each other with these fucking weird, like...
That's not even Rock'em
sticks.
Sock'em robots.
That's
not.
It's not. But man, Skip wins in controversial fashion. So there's a rematch between him and Young because they do it tournament style, and him and Young are, like, they made it out. And Skip wins anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why they redid this.
Yeah, because they fucking tied at first, and they had to do it. It was like a clear tie.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have announced him as the winner and then redid it.
That is true. It was just... Yeah, they, like, announced Skip as the winner, and then they were like, oh, wait, never mind. Episode 10. We're getting into good shit now. They gotta sell fucking programs.
This was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's called Seal the Deal.
This was actually, like, the best moment of my life, guys. I just really want to heavily preference this.
So
That
Bryan
this was-
Danielson starts selling programs.
No, he doesn't.
I know. He starts selling programs. And this motherfucker, on live TV, I believe it was live, and that quote goes, "Down with capitalism."
And just starts chucking these programs.
Chucking these $15 programs.
He is flinging them like frisbees. He really went, I don't want your money. I'm not a capitalist. Starts frisbeeing these things across the fucking stadium.
Fucking funny, dude.
Screaming, down with capitalism. Insane moment. Insane Bryan Danielson moment.
And now, mind you, at one point, Michael Cole calls Daniel Bryan a tool. And Josh Matthews and Michael Cole start arguing with each other. And Josh Matthews ends the conversation by calling Cole a toolbox.
He said, you're not even a tool, you're a whole toolbox. You're what they put tools in. That's how much of a tool you are. You're the whole box.
Like, what the fuck were they doing?
Having fun. Having quality commentary on this fucking shit show. That's what they were doing. They were the saving grace of this.
For real. And the winner of this challenge was David Otunga. He committed a crime by child labor laws.
Yeah, he was just like, oh yeah, child labor. I love that.
He made people do it for him, and it was actually kind of fucking...
Incredible.
Bro.
Wade Barrett just took the money and left.
Episode 11 is probably my favorite episode, though, because it has my favorite challenge, and that is the obstacle course. These fucks gotta fucking do monkey bars.
Which they all struggled with.
They gotta fucking run up the ladder to ring the bell, run down the ramp, over the barricade, run up the stairs to fucking drink a soda, run down the stairs, jump over the barricade again, get in the ring, juggle, get out of the ring, do a bat race, do that, and then push the big crate over the fucking line. Daniel Bryan takes 2 minutes 45 seconds because his ribs are all fucked up.
He takes his sweet time sipping down that soda.
He does.
But he completed it.
Justin Gabriel's time was a minute 29.
That's insane.
Skip was a minute 31, and Matt Stryker goes, "Congratulations, Skip Sheffield!"
And Michael Cole has to hurry and go like, well, I don't know what clock bland Matt over here is fucking reading, but he is not the he does not have the new record. Justin Gabriel still has it. Ladies and gentlemen, at home and live, Justin Gabriel still has the record. I just want you to know that Justin Gabriel, he really is heavily preferencing it.
Oh man, episode 12 is just a fucking messy show, bro. Because it's elimination week.
Mm-hmm.
Tarver's eliminated by pretty much the pros, not even the fans, because it's a fan vote.
Yeah.
And so is Danielson. They're both eliminated. And then later on in the show, Skip gets eliminated. So they just get rid of three.
For why? Like,
they
for
get
why
rid of three fucking people. And then Daniel Bryan cuts a promo at the end of it talking about Bryan Danielson, which is so fucking funny.
I can't believe they let him do that.
Yeah, like they were like, well, what's next for Daniel Bryan? He goes, well, I don't know, but what's next for Bryan Danielson? And it was wild for like that at the time. Episode 13, more messy fucking TV. Daniel Bryan goes after everyone. Like, he's just fucking going after everyone. He's pissed. He's still on the show.
But he's eliminated.
He's eliminated. Cole leaves commentary after being attacked by Daniel Bryan. Like, he just gets up and leaves. He's like, I can't do this anymore.
I think Gone Rogue Feral Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite things.
Yes. And then the very next segment, Cole comes back.
Hmm.
And then Darren Young's eliminated.
You didn't even talk about the funny thing that happened on the obstacle course with Darren Young.
Oh, and he fucking
He
busted
ate
ass.
ass,
Yeah, he
yeah.
busted ass.
Yeah, Michael Cole's like back on commentary and he's like, I'm gonna sue Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna sue that vegan.
How long are we into this episode?
51 minutes.
Oh, cool. Episode 14. Bryan Danielson and Michael Cole are doing bad television.
Very bad television.
It was bad. They were just fucking arguing. It's so god-awful. What the fuck is this?
He really said, I'm so sorry, Michael Cole, that you're a little pussy bitch. He said, you want to be a man, but you can't even get out of a handshake. That was crazy. That was one of the craziest lines. It was something along the lines of like, you talk about being a man, but you can't even get out of a handshake.
I can't even get out of a handshake.
That's crazy.
And then Heath Slater's eliminated.
Which I kind of I don't know, because I did like Justin Gabriel. I don't think David Otunga should have been in the fucking
I was gonna say
top three.
now we're at the season finale and we're down to Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, David Otunga. What's your thoughts on the final three here?
If we're going based off the final four, Heath Slater should have been in the final three.
And not David Otunga?
Not David Otunga.
I think it should have been Danielson,
Yeah.
Skip Sheffield,
No.
and Michael Tarver.
No.
Shoot, what it do?
If I were going to talk about overall, I think it should have been Wade Barrett, Danielson.
I think it should have been Dabbing J.
No.
Dabbing J.
No.
And Dabbing J versus Skip Sheffield.
Why don't we ever see Davin J versus Jay Rollins? Or Jay Stevens, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Anyway, the pros roast each other. Like, there's just a whole segment of them just roasting the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, I love that happens, and CM Punk literally says...
He leaves.
He says, I have seen and heard enough of NXT, and just leaves.
He just leaves. And then Wade Barrett wins.
Yeah, of course he wins.
Because that's the right call.
Yeah.
So what are your overall thoughts on season 1 of NXT?
It was a shit show. It was chaotic. It made no fucking sense. And I don't understand how we thought that this was good television. And I don't understand how it was running number 1 in cable for like 14 fucking weeks straight.
Because it was probably the only thing on.
Probably.
I always watched it.
I mean, so did I.
I always fucking watched it.
Because I thought it was good.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it's good.
I still think it's great. I think they should bring it back. I think DCW should do this.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
Actually, I'll text Pavor.
Oh, you're texting Pavor?
I'm gonna text Pavor.
You're texting Pavor?
Pavor about
Right
this.
now?
Yep, right now I'm texting Pavor. Yeah, NXT. I can't wait to fucking review season 2.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
Yep, what it do?
Because that's when the Nexus starts getting formed. We're not at the Nexus just yet. But we're going to have to watch that next at SummerSlam match.
Oh, I will say, I do like how when Wade Barrett won, he cut his promo and he was like, a couple weeks ago, I said that the winds are changing and like alluded back to his previous promo. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what else are we talking about?
The Wrestler of the Week.
Oh yeah, it's your week to pick.
It's my pick.
It is.
And I'm picking a whole faction.
Is it the Nexus?
It's the Nexus.
Okay.
It's the Nexus. It's the whole fucking faction. Because none of them deserve to be Wrestler of the Week. Except Danielson, pretty much. So it's the Nexus.
Danielson was already Wrestler of the Week, I think.
But it's the Nexus. It's the Nexus. It can be the new Nexus. It can be fucking whatever. We're going to go fucking talk all about it right now.
Tell me about the Nexus. I don't want to say what was your first introduction to the Nexus because I think that's a pretty fucking clear-cut answer.
They fucking killed John Cena. And Justin Roberts and just tore everything apart. They fucking just murdered him. I want to rewatch that now.
Look at Lita.
I see her.
Is she dangling?
Yeah. But yeah, ask me more questions about the Nexus. I fucking love the Nexus. Like when Bryce, back me up in the comments. We thought the Nexus were so fucking cool, dude. Like we had the armbands, we had the shirts. We thought the Nexus was.
Don't you think an armband with an N on it's kind of a little,
Well,
maybe not in good taste.
well, we were 10.
What's your favorite version of the Nexus?
I personally like the new Nexus because it's CM Punk's Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just really something cool. But, like, the whole concept of it was really fucking cool. And, like, the debut was really cool because you never really seen something like that. They fucking laid out John Cena. They laid out the announce team. They fucking tore up the whole thing. These 8 guys were just competing against each other on this show, and they just fucking come out of nowhere. Because, like, you're expecting, like, Wade Barrett to get, like, the big push. Obviously, he did. He's the leader of the Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
But they bring back everyone that was, like, eliminated and stuff. Like, all of these guys were a part of it and everything. And it was just, like, such a really cool concept of these 8 up-and-comers taking over WWE. And then Daniel Bryan gets fired for choking Justin Roberts. Then he reappears back at SummerSlam, but part of Team WWE. They write him off pretty much by being like, he was the weak link of the Nexus, so now there's 7 of them. And they do a 7-on-7 Survivor Series type tag at SummerSlam, and they get buried. And then they just keep getting buried. And then John Cena joins the Nexus, which was really fucking cool, but then it's buried and buried and buried, and then the new Nexus happens, and then Punk just the summer of Punk kind of just took off, so the Nexus was done, and then the core happened. And we don't need to talk about the core, except Ezekiel Jackson. But it was just cool, these up-and-comers having a whole faction, and they were all badasses, and Skip Sheffield should have been the leader. What's your thoughts on the Nexus?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I remember the Nexus, but I don't remember a whole heck of a lot of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember honestly, the 3 people that I remember from the Nexus was Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, and Bryan Danielson.
And Bryan Danielson? You don't even remember Justin Gabriel?
No.
Wow.
And honestly, I think this is gonna sound so mean. Maybe. I don't know. The only reason I think I even really remember Heath Slater as much as I remember Heath Slater.
It's because he stuck around long.
No.
3MB.
It's not at all.
Oh.
Is because me and my brother had a nickname for Heath Slater, which I won't say.
Oh boy.
Because the nickname was the name of this girl that my brother used to be friends with who looked very similar to him. And this girl, like, I don't even remember the whole drama that happened, but they used to be, like, really good friends. and then something happened somewhere, and they weren't anymore, and then we found out about, like, the Nexus was happening, and my brother was like, oh my god, he looks just like X, Y, and Z. So then we just started calling him X, Y, and Z, and that's why I remember him.
The Nexus also had a banger theme.
Yes.
We are one, we are one.
Forever.
And then like the new Nexus obviously had Husky Harris and Michael McGillicuddy a part of it, and then Mason Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was such a cool concept. And
Who's your favorite? That's not Danielson. Your favorite member of the Nexus?
Can I say CM Punk?
No, that's not CM Punk.
Skip Sheffield.
You're not serious about that.
It'd be Justin Gabriel.
Okay.
It'd be Justin Gabriel. I always liked Justin Gabriel. PJ Black, baby.
Was there like a specific storyline with them that you really liked?
Yeah, when they fucking took over WWE. Like this storyline was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like their like debut storyline where they're just taking over everything and going out. Like they attacked like Bret Hart like the next week or some shit. Like they just attack. Like here we go. They're attacking Justin Roberts. They're just like beating the fuck out of everyone.
And they just fired Danielson for this.
Yeah.
How did he come back after that?
I think because it was kind of like a mistake, fan backlash and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. They really just wanted to humiliate him.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only reason they even brought him on. Was to like try and humiliate him, but it just did not work.
But yeah, the Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
And like the group quickly like vanished.
Yeah.
Go watch the Wrestling with Regret video on the Nexus. Ryan Zane does a really good job. I'm just here talking about the Nexus, baby. Who's your favorite member of the Nexus? Would it be Heath Slater?
Am I allowed to pick Bryan Danielson?
No, you're not allowed to pick Bryan Danielson.
Honestly, it would probably be Wade Barrett.
Would it be Wade Barrett?
Yeah, I did really like Wade Barrett growing up.
That's fair.
I do think it's cool that he's a bare knuckle champion.
What do you think of the
That's badass.
Like, what do you think of the concept of the Nexus?
Same thing is probably how I feel about NXT, is it had a lot of potential, it had a really good fucking, like, idea behind it, and it was executed terribly.
Do you think the debut is, like, one of the top 10 debuts of all time? Like, one of the best? I think so.
Yeah, I'd put it up there.
I think so. Maybe not top 10, but, like, top 20. Definitely.
It was a statement.
Uh-huh.
And it just went downhill.
I mean, they're attacking literally John Cena.
The guy.
The guy at the time.
The WWE. Mr. WWE. John Cena.
Yeah. But yeah. The Nexus, ladies and gentlemen. You're either with us or against us.
You're either Nexus or against
Oh
us.
yeah, it's either.
That is what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah. Raise your fist up.
Put your fist in the air.
Yeah. Nexus, baby. Anyway. That was the episode of Talkin Wrasslin.
And they're all wearing trunks.
Yep. What do?
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. If you like this episode, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Send this to your friends, your neighbors, the Nexus. I don't know. Send it to whoever. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, you can find us at Talkin Wrasslin Pod. That is TALKIN _WRASSLIN _POD. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at the same handle, which is Lungtar, LUNG _TAR. Blue Sky at Lungtar, LUNG _ or a single hyphen, TAR. And TikTok at Lungbucks, LUNG _ BUCKS. Dylan, where can people find you?
You can find me on the Instagram at DillWeaves, DYL _line, WEAVES _line, or on Twitter, the same thing, DillWeaves, no underscore lines, just one word. You can find me on DCW Extreme as well, and you can also find me on Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling with internet vids and backbreakers, and sometimes I make appearances doing commentary with Bryce's pick fetting. I recently did one, Swerve Strickland versus Ilya Dragunov. Go check it out. Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling.
Bryce, when am I gonna be in a vlog?
You gotta hang out with us.
I know. Maybe we should vlog our amusement park trip.
Well, don't tell people about that right now. We gotta book that still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!
Bye.